All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's coverage on RTC TV4 of Winamac Warriors football. I'm Steve Stricker, Sports Director at RTC TV4, and tonight we've got the Winamac Warriors taking on the West Central Trojans in a non-conference matchup here at Winamac High School. So good evening, everybody, and I'd like to welcome all of you to Winamac Warriors football here on RTC TV4. I'll talk a little bit here before we get going about what we do at RTC TV4. We partner up with the schools and bring video productions through a partnership with the schools. We started off several years ago with Rochester and Tippecanoe Valley High School, added Caston and Argus about 4 years ago, and that was how I got started broadcasting for RTC TV4. And this season we've added 4 new schools that we're partnering with, and Winamac is one of those schools. And we're proud to be down here and get started with our broadcasting partnership. So what we do, we don't just come down here and broadcast your football games. We work with the community, and we partner with producers. We try and find a couple of adult producers who can run the productions. And then we work in the school with the school system and try and find some interested kids who would like to learn how to film and broadcast. And it's been a great partnership. We had one of our filmers from Argus who worked for RTC for about 3 seasons, is now at Full Sail University down in Florida going for film production. So it's one of those things that you kind of find a passion for and a love for. So if you know anybody here in the Winamac area interested in broadcasting, we're very interested in working with them and building the crew up here. Some of the new schools that we've brought on this year include Culver Community, Pioneer Regional, and North Miami High School. And we're proud to be here tonight. Winamac hosting West Central here in a Pulaski County matchup. Winamac comes in at 2-4 on the season, as does West Central. I got Phil Dean, member of my crew from Argus, running the camera for me here tonight. And tell all your friends about us. We're on rtc4.com. We're getting set to go. We're going to go a little early here this evening. We've got senior night coming up here for the Winamac Warriors, so we wanted to get on, make sure we got all of those senior night activities. So if you got friends or family that are in different areas that can't come and watch the game, another thing that happens once the game is produced and we hit the button to end the production, you can also go back on our website, rtc4.com, and view the game, and in perpetuity, I guess you could say. It's going to be on there for forever. So you can go back and watch anything that we've produced, and tonight's game will be included in that. So we had the Winamac Warriors last week up at Culver. Our Culver crew got that game, so you can go back and actually watch that game from last week where the Warriors won versus the Culver Cavaliers by 41-24 score. So the two teams here, Winamac head coach Craig Barr is 6-11 in his second season. He's 136-106 in 22 seasons overall. Last week they defeated Culver, as I said, 41-24 up at Culver Community. West Central comes in at 2-4, coached by Mark Hall. Coach Hall is 10-36 in his 5th season with the West Central, 23-54 in his 8th season overall. West Central lost at North Judson last week, 56-18. Versus common opponents, West Central is 0-2, Winamac 1-1 with that victory over Culver. Last 30 years, Winamac holds the series lead 25-9, and Winamac won last year 35-34 on the 29th of September. Winamac has a streak rolling here in this series. Last time West Central won was 2012. Winamac trying to find some momentum here, finishing off the season. If they can pick up a win tonight, go in 3-4, they've got 2 road games at Caston and at Triton to finish out the season. They could get some momentum going here as they roll into sectional play. Another thing here with West Central, they are also in sectional 41 with Winamac. So both these teams could possibly meet again, so you want to have momentum going into that. So we have the seniors. Have the seniors getting lined up down there on the south end zone. So we'll get with that here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to honor and recognize the senior members of our cross-country, cheerleading, and football teams. For our recognition this evening, we will begin with the senior from the cross-country team.
All right, so they're going to start off with the senior from the cross-country team. Henry Atrium. Henry is escorted by his cross-country coaches, Adam Bennett and Mike Haskell. Henry's member of Student Council for 4 years, Athletic Leadership Council for 2 years,
for 2 years, Drama for 3 years, Student Body President for 3 years, a member of the track and cross-country teams for 4 years, and the wrestling team for 1 year. Henry's future plans are to attend college and study physics and advanced mathematics, and one day...
JDI for 2 years, Drama for 3 years, Student Body President for 3 years, a member of the track and field, track and cross-country teams for 4 years, and wrestling team for 1 year. Henry's future plans are to attend college and study physics and advanced mathematics, and one day become a theoretical particle physicist. So the cheerleader senior, they have one of them, Victoria Bainey. Victoria is escorted by her parents, Leanne and John Bainey. She has been a member of SAD for 3 years, Key Club for 4 years, Student Council for 4 years, Sunshine Society for 3 years, basketball manager for 1 year, softball team for 1 year, drama club for 4 years, choir for 4 years, cheerleading for 3 years, and an internship for the coroner's office for 2 years. Victoria's future plans are to attend Indiana State University and major in criminal justice through ROTC program and eventually work as a crime scientist investigator for the FBI. That's awesome. And another one for the cheerleaders, Victoria Murphy.
Victoria is being escorted by her parents, Nikki.
Victoria is being escorted by her parents, Nikki Georgianne and Daniel Murphy. She has been a member of cheerleading for 3 years, band for 4 years, pep band for 4 years, and SAD for 1 year. Victoria's future plans are to attend college and major in nursing.
Plans are to attend college and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you now to Mr. Austin Brandt. Austin is being escorted.
All right, for the senior football players, we have Austin Brandt. Austin is being escorted by his parents, Tammy and Jeff Brandt. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years, basketball team for 4 years, track team for 3 years, FFA for 4 years, Athletic Leadership Council for 2 years. Austin's future plans are to attend Purdue University and major in agriculture and come back to work on the family farm. Next senior here for the football team, Kyle Chumley. Kyle is escorted by his parents, Pam and James Chumley. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years, wrestling team for 1 year, track team for 1 year, honor roll student for 1 year. Kyle's future plans are to attend college, study sports medicine, and one day receive his doctoral degree.
An honor roll student for 1 year. Kyle's future plans are to attend college and study sports medicine, and one day receive his doctoral degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Chumley.
All right, your next senior, as Phil moves down there, is Carson Despot. Carson is being escorted by his parents, Amber and Jake Despot. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years, basketball team for 4 years, and baseball team for 4 years. Carson's future plans are to get his welding certification and pursue a career in welding.
Carson's future plans are to get his welding certification and pursue a career in welding. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carson Despot.
All right, your next football senior, Dylan Fox. Dylan is escorted by his parents, Rose and Will Fox. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years, baseball team for 4 years, FFA for 3 years, and Athletic Leadership Council for 2 years. Dylan's future plans are to attend IUPUI and major in finance.
Dylan's future plans are to attend IUPUI and major in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dylan Fox.
Next senior, Justin Olds. Justin is being escorted by his mom, Lisa, and dad, Alex. Justin has been a member of the football team for 4 years, wrestling team for 3 years, and FCA for 4 years. Justin's future plans are to attend Trine University and major in criminal justice and psychology and become a police officer. Good choice for Trine University right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Olds.
And your next senior coming down the line is Chase Podell. Chase is being escorted by his parents, Chris and Rodney Podell. Chase has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Chase's future plans are to attend the University of Northwestern Ohio and become a diesel mechanic.
Chris and Rodney Podell. Chase has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Chase's future plans are to attend the University of Northwestern Ohio to become a diesel mechanic. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chase Podell.
And last but not least, your senior for the football team, Jeb Smith. Jeb is being escorted by his parents, Stephanie and Rory Smith. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years, baseball team for 4 years, FCA for 1 year, FFA for 3 years, choir for 3 years, drama for 3 years. Jeb's future plans are to attend college and play either football or baseball.
FCA for 1 year, FFA for 3 years, choir for 3 years, and drama for 3 years. Jeb's future plans are to attend college and play either football or baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeb Smith.
All right, there are your 2018 seniors for fall sports for Winamac.
Nathan is being escorted by his parents, Jamie and Pat Bow. Nathan has been a member of the football team for 1 year and the band for 4 years. Nathan's future plans are to attend...
we had one late arrival here, Nathan Allerton. Nathan is being escorted by his parents, Jamie and Pat Baugh. Nathan has been a member of the football team for 1 year, the band for 4 years. Nathan's future plans are to attend culinary school and become a chef. Don't want to miss that.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Winamac Athletic Department, we would like to thank all of our senior members for their dedication, efforts, and contributions to our athletic programs over their high school careers.
All right, so we're going to just mute the sound here for a moment and let you just kind of take in the sights here at Winamac High School. For a moment, we've got about 5 minutes here before kickoff. We'll be back in a moment with the national anthem and the kickoff from Winamac High School.
Proudly we At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Phil.
Thank you.
You can talk too.
Might want to mute it because the wind's blowing pretty good out here.
Okay. If it gets to be an issue, I will. I'll see what it sounds like. All right, welcome back here to Rowdybush Field here at Winamac High School. Steve Stricker here for RTC TV4. Got Phil Dean out there on the camera for us. And we got Phil mic'd up. Can you hear me there, Phil? Keep that microphone right there.
I can hear you.
All right. Gonna make Phil do some double duty here tonight, kind of flying solo. So if you see any good commentary moments, Phil, just go ahead and feel free to throw something in, and we'll leave you live, so don't say anything too awful bad down there. All right, so it should be a great game here tonight between the Winamac Warriors, West Central Trojans, Pulaski County rivals, also former conference rivals. The West Central Trojans have moved on out of the Hoosier North Athletic Conference into the new, I think it's the Midwest Conference now. And we're getting set to go here on a beautiful night for football here at Winamac. It's a little breezy out there on the field, but we're protected up here by the press box. How is it out there, Phil? Is it chilly?
It's a little cool. Definitely need a sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt weather. We're getting into the end of September here. Next week we're going to be in October, so it's that time of year, folks. We are in northern Indiana. So remember, tell all your friends here that tonight's game is on rtc4.com. We're going to be partnering with Winamac High School here from now on. So we look forward to some great coverage when we roll into the basketball season here for you. Hopefully we'll have our Winamac crew up and rolling. We want to have a couple of producers from the Winamac community that are adults, and then we want to team up as well with your youth here at the high school who can come in and learn how to film and produce sports, and also we want them available so they can go in and film the choir concerts, the band concerts, the plays, and we're going to put those all on rtc4.com. We're not going to do them live like we do our football and basketball productions, but we will post-produce those and put them out live so Grandma and Grandpa in Florida can get to see little Johnny and little Debbie, and just generic names obviously, in their 5th grade band concert or their 7th grade play. That's what we do here at RTC TV4. We're not just going to come in and grab your high-profile events. We're going to grab everything. So glad to be here on our first live coverage of Winamac football here from Rowdybush Field. It ought to be a good one here between West Central and Winamac tonight. Both teams come in at 2-4, and they are ranked very closely in the Sagarin ratings in Class 1A. Winamac has the 34th spot, and West Central comes in at 36. Winamac is struggling a little bit on offense. Their average of 18 points a game is a few short of what West Central has been putting up, close to 40 points a game. But the defense for Winamac is strong, and they did put up some numbers last week up at Culver, scoring 41. So we'll see what the Warriors can do here this evening against a very solid West Central team. I've seen both teams play against Culver, and very impressed with both. And it's one of those things you kind of throw out the record here. I turned your mic down a little, Phil. You were right on the wind, but I'll pop in there if you have anything exciting. So we're going to have the kickoff here. It's going to be West Central kicking to get things going. They're in their white traveling uniforms with red trim on the shoulder pads, black helmets with the Trojan emblem on the side. Winamac's wearing their gray pants and their Go Army green tops here tonight, and their maroon helmets with W on the side. So the kickoff, number 1, Colin Fritz, going to get things going here for the Trojans. And it's a short kick and stays in bounds, recovered by Winamac. Looked like it was going to roll out, but it stayed in, and Winamac's going to start on the 26-yard line. So a short kick, but the result was a decent field position. So Winamac gets things started here. 27-yard line to get things going.
Short kick, as it turned out. So the Warriors go on the attack, and they're running out of the.
Got 2 off to the left and 2 off to the right with 1 single back in the shotgun set. And they're going to hand off to the wing back, and going around the outside and brought down after a couple is Jeb Smith. He's going to get things going here with a gain of about 6. So Smith starts things off here. The 6'1" senior actually leads Winamac in receiving yards with 220 on the season. Now the Warriors under center with 1 back in the back. We got 2 wide, both left and right. Got a man in motion coming across, and they're going to hand it to the motion man. He's got some room going down the middle. He's going to have a first down and some more for Dylan Fox. Gets ahead all the way to the 47-yard line of the Warriors. So 2 plays here, and the Winamac is in pretty good position here, almost to midfield. Nice run there by Smith, and then follow that up by Fox. And going in the single back set out of the shotgun. Going to hand off to the up man. And a big run there for Trent Fox. Actually, that was Chumley, Kyle Chumley with that run. That's another first down here for the Warriors. Chumley leads the team in rushing yards with 279 on the season. And he showed you why right there with a big run for another first down. Warriors at the West Central 37-yard line, 38-yard line. Smith, and he's got a man open and just out of the reach of Carson Despot. He had his man open right there, just overthrew him by about a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here for Winamac. After 3 big runs, they go to the air, try to see if they can catch West Central off guard, and they had the man open just a little bit long on the pass. Winamac continues in the spread. They're going to go under the gun here, or under center, with 2 backs in the backfield. Got Fox in motion, and we got a flag down. Looks like Winamac was in motion early.
Motion penalty, I believe, against the Warriors.
It's going to be a false start on the Warriors. Going to push them back 5.
That'll back the Warriors up 5 yards. Made second down.
So that moves them back to the 43-yard line of West Central, where it's going to be a second down and 15. First drive of the game here for the Warriors. 10-14 here to go in the first quarter from Rowdebush Field. Spread offense here for the Warriors. Got Smith in motion. They're going to hand it to him going up the gut. And a good tackle there. Not much on the run for Smith. And a good defensive play there by number 70, Sean Zimmerman, for West Central. It's going to bring up a third and long here. They're going to have about 14 to go.
14, yeah.
Double sticks over there.
So they only got 1 yard there on that last carry, and that offsides penalty was big for the Warriors.
And they go to the spread.
Got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the back, under center now. Smith goes in motion. They fake the pass, they fake in, and back to throw. He's got his man, and broken up on the play by West Central. That's number 12, Cam Neely, with the breakup. And that was a perfect throw for Compton, but Neely came in and made that play for West Central.
Johnson was the intended receiver.
So it's going to be a punting situation here going into the wind for Winamac on the 42-yard line. Senior Smith back in the punt formation. Let's see what he can get on it here going into the wind. Oh, they're going to fake it. And they got a long way to go, and they're not going to get there. The up man, number 2, Keith Dell, on the carry, and he's going to come up short. So it's going to turn over the ball to West Central on their own 34-yard line.
They got these Army green uniforms, and they're all good matchup.
Yeah, I do like the Go Guard on the back for the names. That's pretty neat on it.
Ball spotted just inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, first and 10.
So on their own 34-yard line here, West Central is going to start. And nothing going up the gut for the quarterback, number 12, Cam Neely. And there's going to be a loss of a couple on that one. It's going to bring up a second down, and looks like about 12 here for West Central. Little wing T action there for West Central, and that one's picked off at the 41-yard line by Jeb Smith of the Warriors. So back in business here, Winamac, after 2 offensive plays for West Central. Smith gets the interception. And they're going to mark him down at the 42.
Ball spotted right at the 42-yard line. First down for the Warriors.
42-yard line. We talked about it in the pregame show. Turnovers going to be easy.
So Warriors back on the offensive here. 8:56 left to go here in the first quarter from Rowdebush Field. No score between Winamac and West Central. Spread offense again, back to pass. And he's got a man over, and he gets the catch out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. And that's Smith with the reception for the Warriors, and that's going to be a first down. About a 30-yard pass play there for Winamac. It's going to be Winamac 1st and 10 from West Central's 32. Compton with the completion for the Warriors to the senior Smith. Warriors spread out once again. False start, no flag there. Looked like West Central might have jumped early, and they're going to stack them up right at the line of scrimmage for a gain of maybe 1, possibly 2, depending on where they spot the ball. Looked like Chumley was the man on the carry. Going to mark him right at the 30. It's going to bring up a second down and 8 here for Winamac. Scoreboard's calling it 9, but it looks like 8 to me. 8.5. We'll average it out. 2 backs in the backfield. We got a split left, and West Central almost jumped again. Smith in motion. They're going to give it to the up man. And got some running room off the left side there for Dylan Fox. And that's going to be another Winamac first down. Going to have it down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 here on West Central's side of the field. Clock running with 7:48 here to go in the first quarter.
Fox averaging only 1.9 yards per carry.
Winamac with 2 in the back. They're going to go under the gun here. Compton. Again, motion to Fox, and they're going to give it to him around the right side. He's got room around the right, and he's going to be close to another first down. Let's see where they mark him over there on the right side.
It's up about 11. And that's what they needed.
Stop right at the line. Game marker looks like it's a
And it is. It's another Winamac first down. Nice run there by Smith.
first down.
Number 1, Jeb Smith, the leading receiver on the team, doing a good job on the ground here for Winamac. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal here for the Warriors on the 8-yard line of the West Central Trojans. Man coming across, the give to the man on the left, and he's going to lower his shoulder and get in. That's going to be a touchdown for Kyle Chumley for the Warriors.
The Warriors are on the board first with exactly 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Chumley from 8 yards out.
So 8-yard run there for Chumley gets Winamac on the board early. We got exactly 7 minutes left.
To get on the board first, it's 6-0.
And the Warriors are going to set to the left. And they're going to bring everybody back across.
They line everybody up on the sidelines, and then they trot to the middle of the field.
That's all I've seen them do there. And the kick is up and blocked. So no good, and there's 7 minutes left here in the first. It is Winamac 6, West Central 0. We're going to take a break. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Radebush Field at Winamac High School, where the Warriors get on the board first with the 8-yard run by Kyle Chumley. The extra point attempt was blocked, so we have a 6-0 score here with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Steve Stricker here for RTC TV4.
Trojans need to get a big play here, I think, just to shake the cobwebs off a little bit.
And the kickoff here for Winamac.
And here is the approach. And the kick, and it's a high kick.
And Brandt with the kick sends it downfield at about the 21-yard line.
5-yard line. And out to the 30 goes the return man to about the 32 or 33-yard line.
And Alfred Daniels going to bring it down to about the 32 here, where West Central will start with the ball 1st and 10. 6:53 left to go here in the first.
West Central needs to get some offense going here and try to get some points on the board. Get back into this game.
So Trojans will take command right at the 32-yard line.
Both offensively and defensively.
Boy, the turnovers killed them last week. They can't allow that to happen again. Here they go.
All right. And they're going to give it to the up man coming around the outside. And that's a run for Austin Kiefover. It's going to gain about 6. Let's see where they mark him down. It's going to be about 8. Going to be marked at the 41-yard line of the Warriors. Here he's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Pitch out to the left side, and a big run off the left by number 35, Dalton Sizemore. He's going to have enough for a West Central 1st down. Going to cross over into Winamac territory, be marked down at about the 48-yard line. Little wing tee here for West Central. And the up man going to give it to Sizemore again, and he's going to be stopped for a gain of maybe 1. Well, they're going to give him a couple there. It looked like he didn't make it quite that far. West Central going with the up-tempo offense here. In the wing tee, 1 man out wide to the left. Got a motion man, and they're going to give it to the up back, Sizemore. Oh, he kept it. Trick knee right there, and the keeper by Neely. But Winamac was not fooled on that play, and they bring him down for a gain of maybe 1 on the play, bringing up a 3rd down here for the Warriors, or the Trojans.
3rd and about 7.
Yeah, 3rd and 7 here for West Central. They're going to look to throw, and it's blocked, and a big knockdown right there by number 10 for the Warriors. That's Jared Hooten. And that'll make it a 4th down here for West Central, and it looks like a punting situation here from the 45. About 7 yards to go. Well, they're not lining up like they're going to punt. Let's see what they do here with 7 to go. It's kind of no man's land here. Oh, they do have the man back to punt. So 2 Warriors back here to receive the snap. Just a little high, but he gets it off. And that's going to go over the head and into the end zone. Be a touchback here at Winamac.
Out at the 20-yard line. What a punt right there by Cameron Pratt, taking advantage of that wind coming out of the north.
It's a low-line drive there that actually hit and bounced through the end zone. Would have liked to see him drop the nose of that ball.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Warriors, starting off from the 20-yard line.
Warriors at the 20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line.
Kiefer up over the wall at center. Olds at 1 guard. Coronado at the other.
Spread offense again here. 1 back in the backfield. We got a motion man coming across. They're going to give it to the up man.
Goes up the middle, off the left guard spot.
Chumley for about 4, right up the gut. It's going to bring up a 2nd down here for Winamac. They're going to give him 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 here for the Warriors from their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get the corners to come up and set the edge against that jet sweep. But we have to walk a safety down and put that front 4 here. Can't defend the jet sweep.
2nd and 7 from the 23 here for the Warriors. 2 backs in the backfield under center. They're going to give it to the up man again. A great defensive play there by number 70 from West Central, Sean Zimmerman, with the penetration into the backfield. Might have a loss on the play. It's going to be a loss of about 1, bringing up a 3rd and 8 here for the Warriors.
Pressure there by the defensive line. Number 70 was in there.
Zimmerman with good penetration into the Winamac backfield on that play.
On 3rd and a long.
Got 7 in the box here for the Warriors. They're going against the run and dropping back to pass. Nobody's there. Good coverage for West Central. He's going to keep it and try and run. And a good defensive play there by number 1 of West Central, Colin Fritz. And it's going to be a 4th down here for Winamac. Boy, they only need about a yard here. Let's see what the call is. They're on the wrong side of the field to get too risky.
It's easy for me to say that up here, but down there it's so hard to not.
29-yard line right there. You think you could get a yard on a run, but you also don't want to give the ball up to West Central on the 30-yard line. They're going to try it here. At least they're going to line up. Let's see if they go for it. Oh, about got West Central to jump. And they do snap it. And it's going to be really close. And it looks like the ref is coming in right at the 30. And they're going to call it a Winamac first down. Well, that's a gutsy call right there on 4th and 1 on the 29-yard line. And it paid off for the Warriors. They didn't get it by a lot, but they did get it. First and 10 for the Warriors here from the 30-yard line of the West Central Trojans. They're going to drop back to pass. And adjusting on the play and making the catch is number 11, Carson Despot, and he gets it all the way down to midfield. That was a great job by Despot making the adjustment on the play. That was underthrown on that play by Compton. But Despot was aware of where the ball was and made the play. Doesn't hurt that Despot goes about 6'2", able to go over top of the smaller defensive back of West Central. So first and 10 here for Winamac right on the 50-yard line. And he's going to give it Smith, and he's going to get a couple off the right side, but he's brought down by the Trojans. Looks like a gain of about 1, maybe 2. Good defensive play there by Malott for West Central, coming up and closing that gap in a hurry, limiting Smith to 2 yards on that carry. Second 10 for Winamac on the West Central side at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun this time. And he's going to go out to the flat, and an awesome defensive play there by West Central, number 22. That's Cameron Pratt. Read that one right out of the gate, and he put a big hit on Smith. Smith just caught the ball, loses 2 on the play, back to the 50, bringing up a 3rd and 10.
Good reading there by the secondary of West Central. Did a good job of reading it quickly out for actually a double screen. Something you really don't have to run against a cover 2 defense.
Senior Pratt out there made the great defensive play for West Central. Now it's a 3rd and 10. Compton drops, and there's contact way early, and there's going to be a flag. That's going to be a Winamac first down on that penalty. Way early on the contact, and the contact really wasn't even necessary because the throw was off target. So we have pass interference on West Central. That's going to be a costly penalty here on the Trojans.
Just reached out and grabbed Jim Smith. We're going to let him get across the field. Can't really touch the guy, so defensive pass interference.
15-yard penalty on West Central right there. Is going to spot the ball at the Trojan 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Warriors. Going to go under center this time. Compton, they're going to try that again, quickly out to the flat. And this time Smith able to break free, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 22, so a gain of 8 on that play for Smith.
Well, the strategy looks pretty simple.
So the ball on the West Central 22 here for Winamac. 2nd down and 2. Oh, they got a first down on that. All right. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 22. Compton out of the gun now. Single back to his right. Smith in motion. He's going to give it to the up man, Smith, and he's got a hole up the middle, and he's brought down right at the 10. Sandwiched right there at the 10-yard line, but a big gain. It's going to be another first down here for Winamac. 1st and goal from the 10. Clock running down with 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the Warriors are going to let the time run out here in the first. The final score for the first quarter is going to be 6-0 in favor of the Warriors. But they're knocking on the door at the 10-yard line with a 1st and goal here when we come back starting the second. We're going to take a break, come back here with second quarter action from Rowdybush Field. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Rowdybush Field at Winamac High School, where after one quarter of play, Winamac leads West Central 6-0. But the Warriors knocking on the door. They're going to go out starting the second quarter with a 1st and 10 from the West Central 10-yard line. Going to switch sides. Winamac going towards the south end zone here.
So they're going to need a big stop here. Warriors on the attack, running out of the shotgun. They go twist left.
All right, they're going to go under center here with the two backs in the backfield, and they give it over to Chumley going off the left side. Going to get 5 on the play, bringing up a 2nd and goal here from the 5-yard line. As it gets darker here, it's going to get harder and harder with those green uniforms to pick out the numbers here of the Warriors. Do the best that I can here.
Nobody wants to miss this one in Pulaski County. Backfield again.
2nd and goal to go here from the 5. And the give is to the up man. And it's a touchdown, Winamac. And that's going to be Dylan Fox, the 6'1 senior, getting in for the 5-yard run.
With 11:17 remaining in the second quarter of play. And they'll undoubtedly go for 2, even though they're lining it up as if to,
so with 11:17 left in the first half.
Maybe they won't go for 2. Nope, they're going to go for 2. Yep, here is the pass.
And that's broken up, so the 2-point attempt by Winamac is no good. So we're going to have a 12-0 score here with 11:17 left to go in the first half. Warriors ahead of the Trojans.
Throwing the ball there, and there's a mix-up on the play, and so it goes for nothing. And there's timeout on the field with 11:17 remaining in the first half of play.
So as they get ready to line up for the kick, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here in a moment watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Rowdybush Field at Winamac High School, where Winamac will be kicking off after the 5-yard Dylan Fox touchdown. Put the Warriors up 12-0 with 11:17 left to go here in the first half. Warriors going to send the ball towards the south end zone. It's going to be fielded at the 15.
This is Sizemore. He gets out.
Sizemore, he breaks loose, gets almost to the 30-yard line, where West Central will start here 1st and 10. So mark him down right at the 30. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for West Central from Winamac's 30-yard line. Warriors have not had much success here on the offensive end. Had the one interception on their second drive. It resulted in a touchdown for the Warriors. And they're going to give it to the up man, and he's going to be tackled for a loss right there.
Number 10, Austin Kiefover.
Kiefover, and it looks like Despot made the big tackle there for the loss, bringing up a 2nd and 14 here for West Central.
And here is a handoff off the left side this time and dragging people along there.
Sizemore, he's going to get ahead for about 5. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and long here. Looks like about 6 to go for West Central, quickly up to the line. Got the wing T, motion man. Oh, the up man, what a play! Faked me out. 1st down off the side. I read the up man. They pulled it back out and gave it to the man going around the outside. And Neely gets the 1st down for the Warriors. Boy, Phil, that got me. That was a big hit there on the up man, and he didn't even have the ball. So 1st down here for West Central from the 45. And they give it to the up man that time. And rumbling ahead for 9 on that one is Sizemore. Going to get the ball across the 50 into Winamac territory. It's going to be down at Winamac's 46. Bringing up a 2nd and 1 here for the West Central Trojans. And they give it to the motion man coming across the left side. He's got the 1st down, and it's going to have about a 10-yard gain right there for Colin Fritz.
Fritz on the carry. And another 1st down for the Trojans.
It'll be a 1st down here for West Central. The ball marked at the 36-yard line of Winamac. Trojans marching here on this drive. And the up man Sizemore, he's going to go ahead for a couple. About 3 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 7 here for West Central. They're going to call it 2nd and 8. He's going to fake the pitch. And he should have pitched it, and he's going to get brought down for a loss by a host of Warriors right there. Going to lose about 4 on the play. Bring up a big 3rd down and about 12. All right, some equipment issues there, Sizemore. It'll be a 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors from the 36. And the pass, and they find a man open. Fritz is going to find the ball, and that's going to be enough on West Central's side for a 1st down.
Inside the 25-yard line, so the Trojans knocking on the door for the 1st time.
Yeah, West Central is doing a good job of flooding the zone, and Colin Fritz wide open there in the flat.
All right, we got a timeout on the field here. Winamac wants to talk things over with 8:37 left to go. It's going to be a 1st and 10 coming out of the break for the Trojans. They're marching down the field here on the 23-yard line at Winamac. We're going to take a quick break. Be back here with more Winamac Warriors football here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, a little early here, West Central. They're raring to go here. They're looking at the end zone, thinking that they're going to get a chance, and there's a stop. Sizemore stopped on the play. 57 for Winamac. Chase Podell with the lead of that charge. Nothing going there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 here for West Central.
Again.
Sizemore, not much there once again, maybe a couple. It's going to be a big 3rd and looks like about 6 here for West Central. They'll call it 7. 3rd and 7 here for the Trojans. They're going to pitch it out to Sizemore, going around the outside to the right. He's got a head of steam going, and he's going to walk in for the touchdown, or did he go out? No signal. He must have went out of bounds. Looks like you're going to mark him down at about the 5-yard line. Bring up a 1st and goal here for the Trojans.
Check that, and you're pushed out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, so we'll have a 1st and goal at the 6.
Trojans trying to get on the board here with 7:42 left here in the first half. Oh, big hit there by the Warriors. Not going to allow Neely to get outside. And a great job there by a host of Warriors led by Despot and Brandt. So they're going to have 2nd and goal. They actually lost a yard on that play back to the 7-yard line. Motion man, they're going to give it to Sizemore up the middle. And he gets about back to the 5. 4 down territory here, I'm sure, for West Central. 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the touchdown here for the Trojans. Single back set. And they're going to give it to the man going around the right side, and it's going to be a touchdown. Austin Kiefover is going to get in on the 5-yard run.
5 yards out. Gets his team on the board for the first time with 6:42 remaining.
So with 6:42 remaining here, West Central gets on the board, scored 12-6 with the PAT coming up.
Here we go, Neely. Pitches it, and they're trying to get to the outside. Will not. No conversions tonight.
That extra point conversion is no good, so at 6:42 to go here in the first half, it's Winamac 12, West Central 6. We're going to take a break, come back here with more action from Roudebush Field. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Roudebush Field. 6:42 left here in the first half. West Central gets on the board with a 5-yard run by Kiefover. And a high end over kick fielded and is going to be brought down at about the 42-yard line where Winamac will start their drive.
Field position. Hoo-wee, frantic pace that West Central plays at. 6:39 remaining in the first half of play. Winamac, they want to answer as quickly as they can.
I was just thinking to myself, this game may come down to whichever team can actually convert a 2-point play or kick it gets close.
6:39 left here in the first half. Winamac has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line. trying to answer the touchdown West Central put on the board. Scores 12-6 here, RTC TV4. Spread offense going out of the gun here, the Warriors. And the pass over to the near side, a big hit, but the completed pass going to be across to about the 47-yard line. And that's going to be Jeb Smith with the reception. He's going to get about 8 on the play. It's going to bring up a second down. And about 2 here on the 49 of the Warriors.
At about the 49-yard line of the Warriors. Ball in the right hand. And Compton goes under center. Single set.
Under center this time for the Warriors. Compton is going to give it across the left side. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Warriors into West Central territory. They're going to be marked down at about the 46-yard line of the Trojans.
Cross down for 46-yard line. First and 10 for the Warriors.
West Central territory at the 46. First and 10 at the 46-yard line of the West Central Trojans. Here come the Warriors. Keeper up over the ball at center. Deuce backfield now behind Compton.
Warriors first and 10. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to hold on, and he throws it at the last second and overthrows his receiver by about 5 yards on the play. Pass was intended for number 3, Tyler Johnson. It's going to bring up a second and 10 here for the Warriors.
Pass was intended for number 3, Tyson Johnson.
Second down and 10.
Second down for the Warriors.
6-yard line.
Second and 10 here for Winamac from the 46-yard line of West Central. 5:25 to go here in the first half. Winamac leads 12-6 over the Trojans. Compton under center here for the Warriors. He's going to give it to the up man, and rumbling ahead for a couple. It's going to be Dylan Fox. Good for about 4. Bring up a 3rd and 6 here. Quite possibly 2 down or 4 down territory here for Winamac. Eric Coronado is going to check into the game. Number 57, Chase Podell, is going to check out for the moment.
Warriors have Compton under center.
Compton under center. He's got 2 in the backfield.
Long count. Long count.
He's going to give it to the up man. And that's going to be enough for a first down for Dylan Fox. Going to get across to the 35-yard line of West Central. That's a Warriors first down.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
All the way down to the 35-yard line of the West Central Trojans.
Clock running, 4:30 left to go here in the first half. Winamac marching. They're on the Warriors 35 here, first and 10.
Espen goes wide to the left side. Wide right side is Johnson with Smith. Slotted on that.
Under center, they're going to give it to the up man, and a great defensive play there by number 78, Andrew Caston from West Central. Puts the big hit on Fox right there at the line of scrimmage. May have even lost a yard on that play.
Man on that play, because he just took the offensive guard and basically knocked him back into the running back and just bear hugged both of them.
4-man defensive front by West Central. They're going to go.
Weight not listed for Caston, but he is a serious lineman in there for West Central. Just powered his way through the offensive guard on that play. Compton's going to drop back, and that's picked off right there. Read well by West Central. Number 3 on the interception, Cody Marlott. And he's going to have the ball. West Central will have it at the 20-yard line starting first and 10.
Winamac with 3.5 minutes remaining.
Take over at the 20-yard line first and 10.
So West Central gets the turnover back that they gave up earlier.
Maybe not as aggressive here, but again, plenty of time because
And with the pace that West Central plays here with 3:30 left to go, they got a really good chance of making it all the way down. And going around the right side for West Central, Sizemore gets ahead for about 5.
37 Kyle Turner makes a stop for the Warriors.
So it's going to be second down.
Well, they're going to say he only got 2. I guess my eyes were way off on that one. It's going to bring a 2nd and 8. And around the left side, and a good defensive effort there as the West Central player, Colin Fritz, trying to bounce it around the outside to the left, and Winamac able to bottle him up. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 here for the Trojans. Winamac stiffening the defense after the interception.
Roll out, looking to throw, and it is.
Oh, a great defensive play there by
So the pass is incomplete, and that brings up a 4th down, and West Central will have to punt for the second time.
That's Gabe Townsend wearing number 73. He was normally wears number 28. And a great defensive play there by the Warriors is going to make it 4th and 7 here. It's going to force the Trojans into a punting situation with 2:34 left here in the first half. So the interception, and they are going to run for it, go for it on 4th down, and it's a big play across the 45 for Cameron Pratt. 1st down for West Central. Man, that's a gutsy call right there by West Central. 2:24 left to go here in the first half on their own side of the field. Going for it on a 4th and 7. Picking up big yardage here. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 45.
Gives it off the right side.
Sizemore barreling across for about 5, maybe 6 off the right side. Ball is on the ground, and they're signaling Winamac ball. We got a scrum going on the far side. Phil, you getting that? So we got a penalty flag down, but the signal was made Winamac's ball. And let's see what how this all shakes out. So they are standing at the 50. And they're going to call that on West Central. That will be a costly play as they lose the ball, and they're going to lose 15 more yards. So with 2:04 left to go here in the first half, Winamac's going to have the ball 1st and 10 on West Central's 25-yard line.
So a 15-yarder again against West Central gives Winamac great field position at the 35-yard line of the West Central Trojans with 2:04 remaining in the first.
So now Winamac in business here with 2:04 left to go in the half. 1st and 10 on West Central's side of the field at the 35.
Compton under center. Goes off the right side and to the outside. They've got some running room diving inside.
Fox is ahead for close to 10. Looks like they're going to mark him just short, about 9. Bringing up a 2nd and 1 here for the Warriors.
Second down and 1.
With 9 minutes to go in the first quarter at North Judson, it's already Triton 7, North Judson 6.
Clock running, minute 33 left to go here in the half. 2nd and 1, ball on the West Central 26 here for the Warriors. Under center.
Long count. Gives it off the left side. Fox trying to get to the outside. Will not, and he's thrown for a loss on the play. Great pursuit there by the West Central Trojans.
And that one's going to go for a loss of a couple there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 here for Winamac. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line. They got to get to the 25 here. Clock running, under a minute to go.
Big play coming up right here for both teams. Winamac trying to build on that.
3rd and 5, clock running here for the Warriors. 45 seconds to go. And the handoff to the up man, and let's see where they spot it. It's going to be close. They're going to stop the clock here. Winamac's going to take a timeout. And it looks like they're going to mark it about a yard short, so it's going to be a 4th down here. We're going to talk things over. Winamac leads 12-6. This is definite 4-down territory here for the Warriors. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to our coverage here tonight on RTC TV4 of Winamac Warriors football. Coming to you live here from Rowdebush Field at Winamac High School. RTC TV4 Sports Director Steve Stricker here with Phil Dean tonight, running the camera for me. And we're having a lot of fun here. We are partnering now with Winamac as a partner school where we are going to broadcast Winamac Warriors athletics and also have students involved in training and filming, and we will be working on getting other things in the school filmed, such as choir concerts, band concerts, plays, programs, school board meetings, and all that kind of stuff. And we will put that all on our website, rtc4.com, where you can view that 24/7 on demand. All right, big 4th down coming up here for the Warriors. 4th and 1 with the clock at 37 seconds. And they're going to give it to the up man, and that is enough for a Warrior 1st down. Chumley gets ahead for about 4. Clock is going to stop for a moment as they reset the chains, and then it rolls here with 30 seconds left in the half. Pass to the flat. It's going to be Fox, gets down to about the 20-yard line. Clock stays running right there with a short gain. Going to bring up a 2nd down here. And 2nd and 7. And they're going to go to the flag route into the corner, and that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up a probably what's going to be the last play of the half here with 5.7 seconds left. Winamac with a 3rd and 7, ball on the 20-yard line of the Trojans. Let's see what the Warriors decide to do here. Coach Barr talking things over, and he's going to take a timeout here with 5.7 left. Going to talk it over and see what they want to run here with 20 yards to go, leading 12-6. We'll take a quick break as they take a timeout and be back here in a moment. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Rowdebush Field. 5.7 seconds left here. The Warriors, the ball on the 20. We're going to have one last play, and it's going to fall incomplete. Well, we got 0.4 left, so we're going to have one more play. So on 4th and 7 here, Winamac gets one more shot at it as the ball goes incomplete with 0.4 seconds left. All right, last play of the half here on the 20-yard line for the Warriors. Compton back to pass. The halftime buzzer. And it's up in the air, and it's on the ground. We got a flag on the play, though. If that's a defensive penalty, we're going to have another play. Can't end the half on a defensive penalty. Let's see what the call is, whether it's offensive or defensive. Could go either way, honestly. And we're going to get the call here. And it is on Winamac, so that is going to do it. That's going to be your halftime score, folks, from Rowdebush Field. Winamac leads 12-6 as we go into the half. We're going to take a break and come back here with second half action in just a moment. You're watching RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Is it coming up? It's coming up. Okay.
All right, welcome back here. It's halftime from Rowdebush Field here at Winamac High School. And we are broadcasting live here for the first time from Winamac on RTC TV4. Steve Stricker here with Phil Dean on the camera. Say hi, Phil.
Good evening.
And Phil doesn't like to talk a whole lot, but it's a very exciting first half of action here. Winamac leads at the half 12-6 over West Central in a battle of Pulaski County schools. So other activity going on here on RTC4 here this evening. We have Rochester playing over at Tippecanoe Valley High School in the heated rivalry for the bell. And at the half, it's all zeros across the board between the Zebras and the Vikings. And then our Culver crew up at Culver High School tonight. The Culver Cavaliers taking on the Caston Comets. Culver leads 22-6 in that one. That one's at the half. And then in one of the probably most anticipated battles of the night, Pioneer takes their Class A #1 ranking on the road to Knox, taking on the 3A Knox Redskins. And just before halftime, Pioneer leads up there 20-0 over the Redskins. And Dakota Hayden and our Caston crew were off tonight, so we sent them down to North Miami. And at the half, North Miami leads Wabash 12-6. So a lot of stuff going on here this evening on RTC TV4. We got 4 linear channels running on our cable network. You can also tune in and catch all 5 of the games that we have going on our website, rtc4.com. So if you come in here and you see there's no audio, we got about 7.5 minutes left to go here before the start of the second half. And generally what I do is just give you a shot of the field as we go into the second half. So I'm going to mute the sound and come back here with just a couple minutes to go. And we'll talk a little bit more about what happened here in the first half of action at Rowdebush Field. So I'll be back here in just a few moments, and we'll talk some more. Get ready for second half action here at Winamac High School. All right, welcome back here. We're getting set to go for second half action here from Rowdebush Field at Winamac High School. At the half, Winamac leads 12-6 over West Central. Steve Stricker here with Phil Dean for RTC TV 4. And glad to be here tonight covering live Winamac Warrior football here for you. So the Warriors started out, they ran all the way down from their own 27. They went for it on fourth down and did not get it. West Central took over on downs on the 34-yard line. Jeb Smith intercepted the ball for Winamac, and they marched down the field from the 42-yard line, resulting in a touchdown on an 8-yard run by Kyle Chumley, giving Winamac the lead on the missed extra point attempt. It was 6-0. West Central punted on the next possession. Winamac took over on the 20-yard line and marched all the way down the field, and Dylan Fox ran it in from 5 yards out with 11:17 left to go in the half. Conversion no good again, gave Winamac a 12-0 lead. West Central got the ball on the kickoff on their own 30, marched down the field, and on a 5-yard run by Kiefover with 6:42 remaining, took the score to 12-6 in favor of the Warriors. The extra point attempt for West Central was no good as well. And then Cody Malott intercepted a Winamac pass, giving them the ball, and before they would go down and fumble, giving the ball back to Winamac, who were unable to convert on 2 attempts into the end zone as time ran out, leaving us with a 12-6 score here at the half. So some other notes around the area here on RTC TV 4 tonight. Just got a note, Rochester has scored with 5:42 left to go in the third to take a 7-0 lead over at Tippecanoe Valley High School in the bell game between Tippy Valley and Rochester. At the half, Culver leads Caston 22-6. Pioneer leads Knox 20-0. And down at North Miami High School, the Warriors lead Wabash 12-6 at the half. So we're getting set to go here for the second half here from Rowdebush Field at Winamac High School. Tell your friends here, once we're done with this production of the game and I hit the end stream, the film will go automatically into our archives and become available on rtc4.com on demand. You can watch that 24/7. So if you missed the game or you were at the game and you'd like to come back and watch us relive the action here, you can do that anytime on your computer. If you have a Roku, you can program RTC TV 4 into your Roku, and we can be watched on that as well. Don't ask me how to do it. I just know it can be done. So it's going to be the Warriors kicking off here as we get going for the second half. They're going to go from left to right to start the third quarter. Kicked, fielded, and dropped at the 10. Trying to get across, and he does for a nice little return after muffing the kick a little bit. Gets out to the 29-yard line. Good return there for Alfred Daniel, where West Central will start here.
18, Hayden Clark led the stop for the Warriors.
On the 24-yard line.
Trojans have it 1st and 10 just inside the 25.
1st and 10 for the West Central Trojans as we start the second half of play. Ball at their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10 here.
Waiting for the whistle. And we're ready to go.
And we're waiting here. There was an official getting into the play. And they're going to go up off the right side, ahead for about 6 yards for Sizemore.
Picks up about 5 yards on the play.
Let's call it 5. Is going to bring up a second down and 5. West Central quickly up to the line. Got a timeout here. Got an injured Warrior. It's like one of the linebackers for Winamac. Kind of looks like Dylan Fox right there. We're going to have to bring in a sub. Kale Pestarisi is going to come in for Fox here for a moment. They're going to move. And coming off the left side there, the keeper, well read by Winamac. Looks like no gain on the play for West Central. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here from the 29-yard line.
That might have lost a little bit on the play. 3rd down.
Something happened here on this opening drive of the second half.
And straight ahead there, going off to the right side. He's broke free. He's crossed the 50-yard line. And all the way down inside the 30.
Pushed out of bounds on the far
Cameron
side.
Neely kept that one.
Number 1, Jeb Smith, in on the stop for the Warriors.
I think that was
Kiefover, number 10. So Kiefover with a huge run there for West Central.
Trojans have it 1st and 10 at about the 26-yard line.
Ball's going to be on Winamac's 26-yard line. 1st and 10 here for West Central.
inside the 30. And here it goes.
And Sizemore up the middle off the left side. And he's going to go ahead for about 5.
Down to about the 22 or 3-yard line.
He's going to be marked down. Quickly up to the line here are the Trojans.
2nd and 5.
Bring up a 2nd down and 5. Ball spotted on the 23. Out of the pistol, Sizemore right up the middle again. He's going to have a 1st down here for the Trojans.
Gets into the Warrior secondary where they make the stop.
Pounding Sizemore up the middle off of that big run by Kiefover. And the Warriors are struggling here to stop West Central. Neely's going to keep on the run up the middle. He's going to get 5, maybe 6 on the run.
7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
Now they're going to give him 7.
Got about 6, looks like.
Yeah. They're going to call it 6. 2nd and 4. And Neely looks like he gave it to the 2nd man through. Kiefover, and he's going to have a 1st down. That's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Trojans. Marching all the way down the field here on their first possession of the second half, threatening here with the 12-6 deficit. The ball right up to Sizemore.
35 Sizemore. Up the middle.
Going to be short of the end zone, bringing up a 2nd down and goal here for West Central. And he's going to go off the left side to Sizemore, and he's going to get in for the touchdown for the West Central Warrior Trojans.
Sizemore once again is in for the Trojan touchdown.
So quickly down the field, the Trojans tie it up at 12 with 9:15.
Ties the ball game up for the Trojans, and they'll go for 2. 12-12 ball game.
9:15 left to go here in the third. Trojans are going to go for 2 right up the gut, and they get it in. They're going to take the lead for the first time here tonight. With 9:15 left to go, Winamac is now behind 14-12.
In the 3rd quarter of play, the score is now West Central 14, Winamac 12. Let's pause for this 3rd.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here and come back with more action here from Rodebush Field. Watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Rowdybush Field, where for the first time tonight, West Central has taken the lead. They drove the ball 74 yards on their opening drive of the second half. Punch in the touchdown on the 5-yard Sizemore run. The 2-point conversion was good. And West Central has the lead 14-12 with 9:15 left to go here in the third. Kickoff here. Fritz is going to send it up. High kick, but very short. And coming across here to the right side. And a lot of running for about a 5-yard pickup there on the return.
Return for the Warriors. Brings it back to about the 40-yard line, where he's brought back by brought down by a whole host of Trojans, led by number 3.
So the Warriors going to start their first drive of the second half here on their own 40-yard line.
40-yard line, first and 10.
See if they can answer the score here. 14 unanswered now by West Central after Winamac took the 12-0 lead here early in the game. Spread set here again. They're going to give it across the outside. And a lot of room there for Fox. He's going to get across the 50-yard line, enough for a Warrior first down.
Brought down the play by number 2, Brandon.
Boy, that's not a good Warrior spot right there. He was well across that 50-yard line, but they're going to mark him short. It's going to bring up a second down and about a foot. That was not a favorable spot there for Winamac. They're going to give it here on the near side. Smith going to juke a man. He gets across the 50, down inside the 45 to about the 43, and that'll be enough for a Warrior first down. Kaiser with the tackle for the Trojans. Ball's going to be on the 44-yard line of West Central, first and 10 here for Winamac. Spread set here with one in the back, shot under center. They're going to give it to Smith in the flat, and that is read perfectly on the play by number 22, Cameron Pratt. That play sniffed out very good by Pratt for no gain, maybe even a loss of about a half a yard on that. Bringing up a second and 10 here for the Warriors. Clock running with 7:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Winamac trailing 14-12. Warriors have given up 14 straight here to West Central. He's going to give it to Smith around the right side, looking for a gap. He's going to go back over to the left. He's got some blockers. He's got a first. He's down to the 20, and he's going to get horse collared at the 20-yard line. What a change of direction that time by Smith. And he picks up a big gain for the Warriors. And he went down hard with the horse collar tackle. No flag on that. Be a first and 10 on the 20-yard line of West Central here for the Winamac Warriors on the huge run, 30-yard run for Smith. Looked like they had him all bottled up, changed directions back to the left, and found a lot of room over on the left side. Clock stopped at 7:17 to go here in the third. Compton drops back and didn't see anything, and he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. Looks like he lost about 2 on the play. And Caston once again into the backfield of Winamac. He is a load for West Central.
He was the one that got his hand on the first extra point and blocked it. Oh, yeah. So, great game here by the defensive lineman.
Compton runs back in with the play here. Clock running, 6:38 left to go here in the third. He's got 2 in behind him. They're going to give it to the up back. Fox, and he goes down hard right there, and he's hurting. Fox went down hard. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back here and see how Fox is in just a moment.
That's a good sign. Might have just had the wind knocked out of him.
I don't know. It looked like he was holding his
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here, Rowdybush Field. The injured player Dylan Fox helped off the field. Looks like something there in his left arm, shoulder area. Hopefully everything is okay for the 6'1" senior here. He's had a whale of a game running the ball. Leads the team with 4 touchdowns on the season. Bring up a 3rd and 7 here on West Central's 18 for the Warriors. And into the backfield, but the ball was already gave up. And it's going to be close. They're going to mark it short. It's going to be a 4th down. Obviously, Winamac at this point will go for this. 4th down and about 1 here on the 11 of the Trojans. Compton brings in the play here for the Warriors. Got a spread set, single back. Compton under center. And they're going to give it right up to the up man. That's Chumley. And he's ahead for a Warrior first down. We got a, looks like an injured Trojan down on the field. Well, he's getting up. Is that Caston? Number 71.
Another injury and another Winamac player is down.
Got 2 players down there. We got the big Andrew Caston for West Central, not feeling the greatest. He's able to get off. And we got a Warrior down on the field. So we'll take a quick timeout here again. As they, no, he's up. All right, we'll leave it here. Number 57 here for the Warriors, Chase Podell, the senior. So a couple of seniors here in the last few plays for the Warriors. We'll see how that affects Winamac. 6'1", 263-pound offensive lineman here, and it looks like his left leg must have got rolled up on there by a West Central player. So a 1st and goal here for the Warriors from the 9-yard line. A couple key players on the bench. Dinged up here for Winamac. Got a split back set, Compton under center. He's going to give it to the up man. Not much going there for Winamac. It's going to be Trent Fox on the carry. Head for a couple. Bring a 2nd and goal here. They're going to mark it at the 6-yard line. Winamac trying to answer the scoring drive of West Central. They started off the half with a big drive going 74 yards, scoring, getting the 2-point conversion. Chumley is going to go ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. Kyle Chumley on the 5-yard touchdown run puts the Warriors back up 18-14.
With 4:22 remaining in the third quarter of play.
2-point conversion.
Chumley from 5 yards out.
I would assume Winamac here would line up and go for 2.
I assume we're going to see a 2-point attempt here for the Warriors. Let's see what they line up to do, leading by 4.
Yeah, you got to do that. I would think. We'll see.
Leading by 5 doesn't really do the Warriors much good. If they can get that 6-point lead, if there is a West Central touchdown and a failed conversion, that would tie things back up. So they're going to go out of the shotgun. And that's good. The conversion caught by number 35, Trent Fox. And that puts Winamac ahead 20-14 with 4:22 left here in the third quarter.
And the receiver there was Fox for the 2-point conversion.
So we're going to take a break with 4:22 left to go here in the third quarter. Winamac answers, driving down, scoring 6, getting the 2-point conversion. We'll come back here with the kickoff. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warrior football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And here is the kickoff.
All right, here we are back at Roudabush Field. Winamac going to kick off after the touchdown and successful 2-point conversion, leading 20-14. And once again, mishandled on the kickoff. But once again, a big return for West Central, getting it all the way across the 35-yard line. And that return by Dalton Sizemore gives the Warriors, or the Trojans, good field position here to start their drive. They're going to be on their own 35.
And they get it out to the 35-yard line, so Sizemore really puts his team in much better condition than you thought they were going to be.
West Central has it 1st and 10 here on their own 35. Sizemore breaks free, and second effort gets ahead for about 6, probably 7. Sizemore, a hard one to bring down. So they're going to give him 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd down and 4 here for the Trojans. Ball spotted on their own 42-yard line. Trojans quickly to the line in the pistol formation. And it's going to be a keeper. Neely gets out of the first tackle, gets around, and he's ahead for a 1st down. Going to be brought down at about the 47-yard line here of West Central.
First down for West Central.
Yeah, there was
He's having it at the 47-yard line.
Second effort that time by Neely got him ahead for the 1st down. Quickly to the line are the Trojans. Going to be at the 48, 1st and 10. The man in motion, they're going to pitch it to him. And Kiefover gets ahead for about 5 there on the sweep across the right side. We got a late flag in here. We'll see what the penalty is going to be.
15 yards from the into the run there, so West Central going to be in business here. Keep over there with a nice patient run, picked up 4 yards on the toss.
And it looks like it's going to be on Winamac, so that's going to be a big penalty. Dead ball personal foul on the Warriors, so that's a 15-yarder. As West Central crossed the 50-yard line, they're going to get 15 more. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for West Central. Winamac having a hard enough time stopping West Central here in the second half. They don't need any more yardage. It's going to be down at about the 34-yard line. Scoreboard says 37. It's on the other side of the 35. And the pitch around the near side. And we got another flag on the field. That run by Fritz. We'll see what that is. That might be a hold on West Central. So if that is on West Central, we'll be moving them back. The flag down on the 29.
There's two flags on the play here.
Let's see what the call is going to be.
Oh, there's another flag down on the 35-yard line. Let's see if it's offsetting or if it is both on West Central here. Holding on the Trojans. On the 29.
And so that'll be a 10-yarder.
10-yarder for that.
And that one is.
That's going to set them back.
All right.
Unable to take advantage of that penalty against the Warriors. So let's see where that's going to mark the ball. Still discussing it are the officials. And it's probably going to set them back to about 42. Is that right?
All right, over at Tippecanoe Valley High School, also on RTC TV4, Tippecanoe Valley has tied things up 7-7 now with 4 minutes left. So the battle for the bell is going to come down to the wire between the Zebras and the Vikings. All right, so we have a 1st and 20. Ball on the 42-yard line of Winamac here for West Central.
And here it goes. Sizemore.
And Sizemore with another nice run gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Still going to be a big 2nd down and 11 here for West Central. Trojans quickly up to the line.
Wow.
Fumble on the play, and Winamac has it. Recovered by Winamac, and that's a huge play on the 40-yard line. Number 11, Carson Despot, gets the recovery. And that was sorely needed. Winamac was heels back on that drive.
They were rolling. Even with the penalty, they were rolling.
So that's going to give the Warriors the ball back on their own 40-yard line.
6 touchdowns last week. He's got 3 more tonight.
So another big play there by Despot. Gets the fumble recovery. He was coming in hard from the corner. And the ball was dropped by the quarterback. And quickly on it was Despot. And Chumley up the middle. He's going to go ahead. Oh, what a hit by Chumley. He gets across. Plows ahead for about 14. What a run on that play by the senior Kyle Chumley. Was not going to be denied. Play that one back. That was a run of the night there by Kyle Chumley. Gets it across the 50 into West Central territory down at about the 47-yard line. Single back in the set here. Gives it to Chumley again. He's going to go up the middle. And gets 4, maybe 5. So Chumley starting to put some influence on the interior line. Plowing right up the middle here as we get late into the 3rd quarter. Minute 45 left to go in the 3rd. Ball spotted on West Central's 44-yard line. 2nd down and 5 here for the Warriors.
They run out of the shotgun to the Warriors. Double slot. Man in motion.
And it's a mishandled snap that's going to put Compton back at the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd down and 10 here for the Warriors. Compton did a great job of just getting that thing off the ground there after he mishandled the snap.
Warriors are 3 out of 7 in third down conversion attempts tonight. Ball rested.
Couple of plays here by both quarterbacks where they put the ball on the turf.
A minute to go in the third quarter of play.
West Central lost it. Winamac kept it. A big 3rd and 10 here, might be 4-down territory for the Warriors. See what they get here on 3rd down. Probably will make the call for the coach. Back to pass. Compton complete across the 40. That's Smith right there. He's going to be marked down just inside the 40-yard line. So that will bring up a 4th down and about 3 yards here for Winamac from the 40-yard line of the West Central Trojans. They're going to let the clock wind down here at the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to have a score of 20-14 as we move into the 4th. We'll see what the Warriors are going to do. I think it's the 2nd time they've ended the quarter with a 4th down opportunity. 4th and 3 when we come back. We're going to take a break. Watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here. It's going to be an interesting decision as we start the 4th quarter. Winamac has the ball on West Central's 40-yard line with a 4th and 3 opportunity, leading 20-14. Chumley up the middle has been very successful here of late. So we'll see what happens here. It's a big play here for both sides. This could be the play of the game. Chumley next to Compton, and he gives it. Chumley easily has the 1st down and more all the way across the 25, down to about the 24-yard line for a Winamac Warrior 1st down. Well, not much question on that one. Compton gave it off to Chumley, and he barrels across for a 1st down here for the Warriors. Winamac trying to add to a 6-point advantage here with the 4th quarter just underway. 1st and 10 from the West Central 25. Compton under center. We got some motion. Going to move Winamac back 5. So Despot got a little antsy out there. Jumped off sides. So it's going to move Winamac back 5 yards, be a 1st and 15 now from the 30-yard line of West Central. All right, we got some updates here, some scores. North Miami leads 18-6 with 1:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Culver leads 45-6 over Caston with 5 minutes to go. And Pioneer leads 28-0 with 9:35 left to go in the 3rd. And we got another flag, so Winamac's going the wrong direction here. And at Tippecanoe Valley, it's all tied at 7 apiece between the Vikings and the Zebras with 4 minutes left to go in that one. All those games on RTC TV4 live here this evening.
Yeah, right.
So big 4th down run for Chumley. 2 5-yard penalties for Winamac. Brings up a, well, that's a new one. A 0 down and 20 to go. 1st down and 20 for Winamac. And up ahead for a couple. And Chumley maybe 1 on the play. Second down and 19 here for the Warriors.
Led by Colin Fritz. I'll tell you, that cornerback has been like a linebacker or defensive end much of the night. Okay, Warriors trying to get it going.
Second down, 19 here from West Central's 36-yard line. Compton back to pass. Smith can't get it. He had a man in double coverage over there. Jeb Smith couldn't bring it in. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 19 here.
Faked that bubble screen there and actually took a shot in that soft spot in the zone there.
Oh, Scott.
So 3rd and roughly about 19 yards to go here.
Scott Sager running tech back at the office for us tonight. We've had some issues tonight, but everybody's worked through them very well, and we have 5 games rolling for you here on RTC TV4. And the Smith out to Despot, and he's trying to get ahead, gets across the 30, but he's going to be way short of the first down line. Not even back to the original line of scrimmage, and Despot comes up. Oh, his shoe came off. Yeah, looked like he was limping, but he had a shoe off. That's why I think he was limping. Oh my, Tippy Valley scores a touchdown with 18 seconds left over at Tippy Valley to take the lead over the undefeated Rochester Zebras. That one is going to be a surprise. Tippecanoe Valley coming on strong here late. 1-2 in a row. We got a timeout here on the field. Coach Barr wanted to take a timeout here and talk it over with his crew. 4th down, 13 to go here with 9:28 left to go in the 4th quarter. Winamac leads 20-14. We're going to keep it here. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. And if you guys are just joining us, we're partnering, RTC TV4 is partnering with Winamac High School to bring you coverage of Winamac Warriors events. We don't just cover the sports. We cover events in the school board meetings. We cover all kinds of plays, programs, and all that stuff. And we're looking for folks here in the Winamac schools to help us out. If you're a student in high school here at Winamac and interested in filming, contact RTC TV4 over in Rochester. We're interested in talking to you. Our office number 574-223-0271. 4th and 13 here for Winamac. They're going to go out of the gun. And Compton's going to fake, drops back to pass. And he finds Smith. Smith just short. Almost had enough. He ran out of real estate. They're going to mark him out of bounds inside of the 20, but that's not enough. That's going to turn the ball over to West Central here on downs.
West Central territory at about the 19-yard line.
That's just a great call. Jeff Smith running a square in here from the far side of the field, the near side of the field, all the way to the far side.
So West Central is going to have the ball, trailing 20-14 here with 9:20 left to go in the game, starting 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line.
Let's see what West Central can do now. 1st and 10, deep in their own territory. Off the left side it goes. Sizemore stretches out for about a 3-yard gain. Man, what a hard-hitting ball game we are seeing here.
3-yard gain there. Despot with the tackle. Bring up a 2nd and 7 here from the 24. And right up the middle, Sizemore gets across the 35. Going to be down to about the 37-yard line. And it's going to be a West Central 1st down.
Charges forward for a Trojan 1st down.
37-yard line.
1st and 10 here from their own 37-yard line. Clock winding, 8:50 left to go in the game. And rolling out to the right. And great defense there. It's going to be a loss of a couple on the play.
first time tonight. We saw him a lot on Saturday night against North Judson.
Loss of 2 on the play for West Central is going to be a 2nd and 12, pushes them back to the 35.
Still the no huddle, of course. And here it goes.
And it's going to be Sizemore, and a great job there by Winamac. Might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd down and 10 here for West Central. And Phil has got better eyes than me. He said there's a, yep, there it is. There's some flag on the field. Looks like probably a hold against West Central would be my guess. Oh, it's a dead ball, personal foul. Ooh, that's a big one. That's going to move him back 15. Didn't see what happened there. It's 3rd and 10. They do have the option to decline. They're going to take it. That'll move them back. And it'll be 2nd down and 25. So they get another down back, but they move them back 15, bringing up 25. Should be 2nd down unless they called it after the play. Yeah, they called it after the play, so they didn't even lose the. They lost the down as well. Let's see what they. All right. 3rd and 25 here for the Trojans from their own 35-yard line.
Daniel with the controls, rolls to his left.
And they got a man open, just out of the reach.
Just out of the reach.
Logan Sharp had his arms fully extended and probably had a fingernail on it. Would have been a 1st down for West Central. That's going to be a 4th down now here for the Trojans. 25 to go. Going to have to punt this one away. Just about converted that 3rd down and 25. If he would have been able to catch that in stride, he was gone.
Punting situation for West Central. Punting from their own 10-yard line.
So from the 10, a little rugby-style kick, and that's not going to go very far. Goes out of bounds. That's actually a no. Yep. Okay. I was going to say at the 40, he's going to be marking it. He's still going. Wow, 33-yard line. So great field position here for the Warriors, starting on West Central's side of the field, as they have a 6-point advantage, just under 8 minutes to go.
Just take care of the football, whether they get it into the end zone or not.
Raise $270.66 for Riley Children's Hospital. Student council members would like to thank all who donated for the minute.
Tippecanoe Valley pulls off the big win against the undefeated Rochester Zebras, 13-7. The bell goes to Tippecanoe Valley. We got an offsides, whether it was movement on Winamac or encroachment on West Central. So Valley has bragging rights, and they are in the driver's seat now for the TRC North. Both teams setting at 3-1 with 1 game remaining before the TRC crossover.
Warriors need to do here is take care of the football and eat that clock up.
Tippecanoe Valley on quite the run here. They won the last 3 games after starting the season at 1-3.
Again, the Winamac Student Council would like to thank all who helped donate for the Miracle Minute.
West Central has their backs to the wall.
1st and 5 on the penalty now for the Warriors.
Smith goes in motion.
They give it to Smith. Tries to change directions, and nothing doing there for Smith. Maybe a yard.
He cut right, cut back left, and Brandon.
Nothing there for Smith on that cutback. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 from the West Central 27-yard line.
Short game on the play, 2nd down.
2nd down and 4 from West Central's 27-yard line. Going to go out of the gun this time.
Out of the shotgun.
Got one back to Compton's right. And they're going to give it to him. It's Chumley. And he battles ahead for maybe close. Let's see where they spot him. Going to be just a little bit short, maybe about a yard. And there's a... They are going to give them a first down. We got an injured player on the field.
Wow, they gave him a first down?
Really? Ooh, I guess that's why you play the home games, right?
All right, we're going to take a break while they tend to the injured Winamac player. We'll be back here in a moment on RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Warriors could get the win here.
All right, welcome back here to Radebush Field here at Winamac High School, where with 7:01 remaining in the game, Winamac leading West Central 20-14. The injured Warrior down on the field is the running back Kyle Chumley. We're hoping it looks like possibly just a cramping situation, but not sure exactly what's going on. They're able to get him up, not putting any pressure down on that left leg. So hopefully it's just a cramp. We'll find out here if Chumley can come back in. If Winamac had a couple of key players coming out here with injuries. Dylan Fox, haven't seen him back in the game. And trying to see number 11, Carson Despot, still standing on the sideline there. So first down and 10 here for the Warriors from the West Central 23-yard line. Clock running, 6:53 left here in the game. Winamac protecting a 20-14 lead. Trying to add to it here with clock running, 6:40 to go. Smith off the right side. Flag comes in, probably going to be a hold, looks like. So that's going to push Winamac back 10 yards. And that's going to be a big penalty because the flag landed at the 25, possibly pushing them back to the 35. We'll see what the call is. No, they moved it to the line of scrimmage. And it is on the Warriors, so 10-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 1st and 20. So penalties here.
Walks them back to about the 32-yard line.
All right.
But there again, the Warriors really aren't worried about that because they got 4 downs to eat up more clock.
So the clock is on the Warrior side here as it runs with 6:25 left to go. Even though they have a 1st and 20, they're holding on to a 6-point advantage. They're going to keep the ball on the ground here. As I say that, they throw it out to Despot. And he gets ahead for about 5. White on the tackle for the Warriors, Trojans. And the ball is going to be on the 32, 2nd down and 13 here for Winamac.
And again, they go to the spread.
Spread offense, single back, under center. Compton letting the play clock go all the way down under 10. And they're throwing again. They got Despot. Safe throw right there. He's ahead for another 5. Looks like he's back to about the original line of scrimmage here for the Warriors. So right where I say they're going to keep the ball on the ground and run, they've thrown 2 passes. Shows what I know about football. Third down and 10 here from the West Central 23-yard line.
Has Compton, he's learning a lot as a freshman, isn't he?
Freshman quarterback Compton
10 seconds in the clean.
running the offense like a seasoned vet. And there they throw it again, and it's hauled in and fumbled.
And West Central recovers.
And they're going to call it a catch and a fumble. West Central is going to take over on the 5-yard line. That was a first down for Winamac before the fumble. So the turnover here, we'll see what the Warriors can do on the defensive side with 4:48 left.
4:48 remaining. Put him a lot on the recovery. Whoa! And as we mentioned,
So West Central is going to start on their own 5. 4:48 left. And that's a good play there for Winamac on the first down. Not much there. Sizemore ahead for a couple. Clock continues to run down at 4:30 here. Winham.
off the right side and right over some people right there is Kiefover.
Austin Kiefover, the junior. And he's going to be ahead just shy of a first down. Brings up a third down play here for the Trojans. Looks like about a yard to go. And not much there. We'll see where the spot is. Tough angle from here. Looks like they're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up a huge fourth down play here for the Trojans. Clock running, 3:45 left. And I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. That's going to be Winamac's ball. And they did. Winamac takes over on downs. After fumbling the ball on the 5, they do not give up the first down. Get the ball back. They're going to have it on the 15 of West Central here with a 1st and 10. What a defensive effort there by Winamac.
Deep in West Central territory, and again with 3:39 remaining in the game, all the Warriors have to do is keep your clock. I don't think I'd throw it again if I were them.
All right, well, let's see if I get this right. I think they're going to probably keep it on the ground here, and I said that last time, and they threw 3 passes, and there they're going to go up the middle. And Chumley back in the game, gets 5. Bring up a 2nd down and 5, and the clock continues to run. 3:22 to go. Chumley back in the game here after what must have been some cramping issues. Warriors in no hurry with 16 still on the play clock. Play clock under 10. And they snap it at 5, and they give to the up back. Looks like Chumley again. And that's going to be close to another first down. We're going to have timeout for West Central. And he's going to be just a bit short, it looks like, about a yard short. So it'll bring up a 3rd down when we come back. Take this timeout. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. Be back in a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP, are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Rowdybush Field, Winamac High School. Steve Stricker alongside Phil Dean here, RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football. 2:49 left to go. Warriors with a 3rd down and 1 on the West Central 5-yard line. Trying to put away the West Central Trojans. Looks like they got enough here for the first down. Going to bring up a 1st and goal. Warriors leading West Central 20-14. Clock continues to run. Now it runs after the stoppage to change the chains. 26 here on the play clock. Winamac in no hurry right now to run a play.
Close out with 4 straight wins. Gotta play them one at a time. I realize that. But man, the Warriors will come out of this with a lot of momentum. Out of the spread. Here it goes again. Chumley, and he's fighting his way.
And going to be short, but a
Stop just short of the goal line.
timeout here for West Central.
And the Warriors are going to call timeout.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll just leave it here on the field, mute my sound, and let you guys watch the timeout here. Be back in a moment. All right, we got 2:06 left to go here. It's going to be a 2nd down and goal to go for Winamac, leading 20-14 over the West Central Trojans. Winamac trying to put together 2 wins in a row here. They came off a big win last week up at Culver. Oh, there's a ball on the ground. Miscommunication right there. They were going on first sound, and the quarterback wasn't ready, and they're going to give the ball. No signal. Yes, there it is. West Central comes up with the ball. Ooh. Minute 59 left to go here.
About the 1 or 2 yard line, but the 2 yard.
They're going to have a long way to go with, I think, only 1 timeout left. And a minute 59 to do it, but I've seen crazier things happen. Turnover bug hits the Warriors again as they get down inside the 5.
Warriors, wow, gives West Central new life. And they've got 1 timeout remaining. 1 timeout remaining. But they got to go 98 yards.
They're going to call it 1st and 10 from the 2, so 98 yards away from tying this thing up, possibly taking the lead.
And let's see. Is Daniel a quarterback? I believe. Yes, he is.
And nothing going for the Trojans there on 1st down.
And they don't get anything out of that. Offside and a collusion of bodies out there.
Got another Winamac player down after that one. So Winamac might come out of here with a win, but they're going to have a lot of people in the training room coming up here tomorrow. We'll take a quick break and come back here with more on RTC TV4 just a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Up, and it seems like the more injuries.
All right, welcome back here, Rodebush Field. Minute 52 left to go. We've got an injured Warrior down on the field. The trainer attending to the Winamac player. We'll see here if they're able to not sure who the player is.
Yeah. Well, it's still 8-0.
Despot, okay. Carson Despot, he's been banged up a little bit here tonight. The 6'2", 184-pound senior here for the Warriors.
Player down on the field, and while they're attending to him, I think we've got one more break. So we're going to take that break right now.
All right. Well, they're
take that break. We can,
still working on Carson. We're going to take another break. Be back here in a moment on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Hey, that's a good sign right there. Despot able to walk off on under his own power. And he's kind of, looks like he might have tweaked his neck a little bit there.
Thank goodness for the Winamac Warriors and for Carson, who's had more than his share of injuries, and this is senior year.
So the senior able to get off the field there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10, clock running, minute 50 to go. And right up the middle, nothing going. I don't even know if he got out of the end zone. Did he get out of the end zone? No! Winamac gets the safety. So the Warriors are going to get 2 points for that, 22-14, and they're going to get the ball back. So the Warriors defense comes up big here twice after fumbles. First time they were held West Central on 4th down, didn't let them get the first down, and then after another fumble at the 1, West Central takes the safety. The minute 43 left. It's Winamac 22, West Central 14, and West Central is going to have a free kick here. So they have the option here to punt or to kick off. Generally on a safety, the teams elect to punt the ball, rugby style. We'll see what the Trojans decide here with a minute 43 to go. Winamac in control, 22-14. The Warriors trying to pick up their 2nd win in a row, move their record to 3-4. And they're going to be on the road next week down at Caston and finish off up at Triton. So possibility here to have some big momentum coming into the sectionals. If they can get a win down at Caston, that final game over at Triton is going to be a tough one. Triton was giving North Judson everything they wanted earlier. I'm not sure what the score in that one turned out to be. A lot of great action going on here in the RTC TV4 area with our coverage. Tippecanoe Valley pulled off the big win over Rochester. Tippecanoe Valley is going to take the bell home. So that's a huge win. That's big time too in the TRC. Tippy Valley ties Rochester now at 3-1 in the TRC North. And that's going to put Tippy Valley with the advantage on the head-to-head with one game remaining before the North-South crossover game. Whoever wins the North is going to have their hands full with either Maconaquah or Southwood coming out of the South Division.
Hope for something wild to happen here.
So let's see what the Trojans, they're going to put it down on the tee. And all the Warriors up, the hands team in here anticipating a onside type kick. And it goes over the top. That is a live ball. And that is going to be the best result the Warriors, or the Trojans, could have hoped for. Better than an onside kick, because it's going to leave them with the ball on the Warriors side of the field. So hold on your hats, folks. This thing isn't over. West Central still in striking distance.
Now here's the deal. West Central's got the ball at the Winamac 34, and I think they still have one timeout remaining, right? Yeah. Okay.
So the Trojans in business, trailing by 8, minute 42 to go. They're on the 34.
Nope, this is Neely rolling to his right.
But there is another big play flag, though. They're going to get Winamac on a face mask.
Quarterback Cameron Neely brought down in the backfield.
Neely brought down way in the backfield, but he was held up by the face mask, and he's still down on the field.
Face mask, and then maybe a roughing the passer penalty too.
So let's see what the call here is. Phil, get it on there. There you go.
Neely is down. And let's see.
Face mask.
Yeah, but the face mask came before he was thrown down. Whoa. So now, the penalty is going to go against Winamac. At least 15. Maybe more. As the two teams are down on the knees with the injured player out there on the field.
We're not calling it a personal foul. So I think it's just going to be an incidental 5-yard.
All right. So as we sort this out here, looks like a 5-yard face mask penalty. Neely's still down for West Central here on the 45-yard line.
So the penalty is going to go against Winamac. And let's see where they're going to mark it. As they're still attending to the injured player down here.
I think I've never witnessed.
Yeah. Minute 36 to go.
All right, while they attend to Neely, we'll take a quick break here, come back in a moment. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Winamac Warriors football.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Have it. First down.
All right, here Neely is able to get off on his own power. The penalty on Winamac was a 5-yard face mask. They will have the ball spotted at the 42 of Winamac. It'll bring up a first down and 17 for West Central. We have a minute 36 left to go. Winamac leads 22-14 here. I think West Central still has one timeout left. Daniel back at the quarterback here for the Trojans. And he's going to roll out to his left. And he's got a man that great coverage that time by the Warriors. And double coverage out there. And that was Fox on the coverage, or Smith on the coverage for the Warriors.
Second down. I'll tell you, this Daniel has a pretty strong arm.
Yeah, that was a great throw by Daniel rolling out to his left right there, but an even better job there by the senior Jeff Smith in coverage for Winamac. Brings up a second down and 17, ball on Winamac's 42-yard line. Daniel out of the pistol, motion behind. He's going to roll to the right, and a wobbling pass lands at the 10-yard line with no Trojans near it.
Once again, falls incomplete.
Stops the clock with a minute 19 left to go. Brings up a third down and 17. 4-down territory, obviously, for West Central.
So it'll be a third down and 17 yards to go for first down. And the Trojans are doing the only thing that is throw the ball.
So Daniel out of the pistol again. Sizemore behind him. And the little short arm throw drops. Closest receiver to the play for West Central.
Pass once again falls incomplete.
Was Cameron Pratt.
10 Jared Heaton on defense for the Warriors.
And they're going to use their last timeout here with a 4th and 17.
Looks like the Trojans will use their final timeout.
So last play here possibly, if the Warriors can hold off West Central here with a minute 15 left to go. So we've been talking throughout the broadcast here about RTC TV4 and what we're doing here with our partner schools. Winamac being our newest of a total of 8 of them. And we're looking for folks here in the Winamac area. We need a couple of adults to produce and commentate our sporting events. And we want to get into the school and get some high school kids that are interested in broadcasting and possibly taking my spot. But call the office at 574-223-0271. And my name's Steve Stricker. I am the sports director at RCT TV4. Sorry, it's getting to be a long night apparently. RTC TV4, and we're interested in talking to you if you're in the Winamac area and you'd like to become a member of our broadcasting crew here for Winamac High School. We do basketball, boys and girls. We're going to do some wrestling. We're going to do some swimming. We're going to do some plays, all kinds of stuff. And the 4th down play here, and that's going to be it. 2 of the Winamac Warriors bring Daniel down on the 50-yard line, and Winamac is going to hold on here with the victory with a minute 10 left, and no timeouts for West Central. They're going to pull it out, 22-14.
Tackled in the backfield. Gabe Townsend and Trent Fox.
So the Warriors going to get their 2nd win in a row and a big win here against county rival West Central. And a chance to build on some momentum here going into sectionals with 2 games remaining. Winamac's going to be on the road next week down at Caston. And you can watch that game on RTC TV4 as well. Caston is one of our partner schools that we broadcast for, so we'll have our Caston crew down there broadcasting that game. So you can watch Winamac playing Caston. Just tune in to rtc4.com and pull that up on Friday night. Dakota Hayden and Blair Zimmerman do a great job of calling Caston Comets football for us. And then the final game of the season for Winamac, they'll be on the road over at Triton. That's another Hoosier North Athletic Conference matchup, and that'll be a big one. Triton and Winamac, that'd be a great game. Phil, you're a little high right there, dude. There you go. All right. So a couple knees here for the Warriors, and they're going to take this one 22-14. Just got to let the last minute 7 run out.
Side quarterback number 12, Russell Compton, puts his knee on the ground.
So it's been a whale of a game here, folks. You can definitely go back and watch this again on rtc4.com when we're done. And what a back and forth here. A couple of late fumbles by Winamac and a couple of huge defensive stands. 3 of them to be exact. You got 2 4th downs that Winamac was able to hold West Central, and then the big safety in the end zone to give them the 22. And that's going to be the last play of the game. The last 20 seconds are going to run down here. Play clock is off. Final score here from Rodebush Field, Winamac 22, West Central 14.
I'd like to thank you for expressing yourself.
And it's been great here.
In a way that affirms the character and values of our community.
Had a great time here. Thanks to Phil Dean for coming here at the last minute, helping us out on the camera. You can always trust him to come in on a moment's notice, pick up the camera, and do a great job for us.
7:00 p.m. Eastern.
Thanks to Scott Sager back in the office running tech for us tonight. Had a couple hiccups tonight, but we made it through. We had 5 games broadcast live on RTC TV4 tonight. And what a game we had here at Winamac High School. Warriors pick up the win. They're going to move to 3-4 on the season. West Central drops their record to 2-5. And like I said, Winamac has a good opportunity to pick up some momentum going into the sectionals. Going to be over at Caston next week. Finish off their season over at Triton. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in to the game here this evening. For Scott Sager in the office, Phil Dean in front of me on the camera, Steve Stricker saying goodnight here from Winamac High School, where the Warriors pick up the big win, 22-14. And get that shot there, Phil. There they go. All right, we'll give you that shot as a departing shot here as they ring the bell. And Winamac picks up the big victory here over West Central. Steve Stricker saying goodnight here for RTC TV4. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you later.